All right, welcome back to our final round here at Guardian Games in Portland, Oregon for Modern Mondays. We are Portland Paper hanging out with all you wonderful folks, and we've got me, Travis, hanging out with my two friends.
Ian Lunger.
And Urchin Kali. And so this is table one for round four. We have the 3-0 decks, Crabvine and Bogles. Yeah.
So
this
if
is
you like uninteractive magic, stick around and let's see which deck's faster.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
You know what I tell myself? I feel like it's kind of a mantra as a control player when I'm playing Magic, and then sometimes you get a matchup where you're like, oh Jesus, how this is impossible. I have this little mantra that goes through my head that says all strategies are valid. All strategies are valid, and I feel like that's what I'm telling myself right now.
I mean, they're clearly they're valid enough to be 3-0. Also, the one thing that I always tell myself, because I'll be talking to people and they're like, should I put this card in my sideboard? I'm like, why? And they're like, well, I don't know, Bogles? And I'm like, you're never going to hit Bogles. Somebody always Bogles.
Yeah, I feel like I'm cursed to always play Boggles and like my win and in at a GP. This has happened multiple
Oh,
times.
no.
And it'll be like turn one, original art, foil, Temple Garden, tap, original art, foil, slippery Boggle. And I'm like, I should have put that extra engineered explosives in my sideboard, but I didn't.
Bogles. Stitcher Supplier. Flip, flip, flip.
You know,
Prized Amalgam and Gurmag
I am
Angler.
gonna say very rarely do I like actually root for Dredge, but I'm kind of rooting for Dredge right now.
There's so much Boggles hate. So we've got a Razor Verge Thicket into a Elf Boggle.
Glade Cover Scout.
Sure.
And what are the interesting statistics on Glade Cover Scout, Urchin?
The interesting statistics?
Yeah.
Is it the hexproof for the 1/1?
It's hexproof. That's
That's
a
the
relevant,
important one?
relevant text there.
The deck only kind of does one thing, and that's be exceptionally slippery.
I also think the sleeves are just perfect. Crabvine has these kind of blasé, like, oh, they're all gray and dead anyway because they go in the graveyard. And then Boggles has this beautiful unicorn with a rainbow background.
Everyone knows that a Boggle is really a unicorn. You just have
I
to
don't
reveal
know
its
about
unicorn nature.
that.
All right. We are glimpsing. It's unthinkable what we're flipping over here. I can't see the rest of it. It's so unthinkable.
I feel
We
like
got an Archiviva. We're going to trigger some prized amalgams. They're going to come in at the end step.
I feel like Boggles are kind of Chad-like though, because they're like get really buff, and they like wear a bunch of stuff. I don't know.
I think they need a training montage, though, because they start out, like, really, really weak. We're going to cheat some power into play.
Basically, this matchup is going to be like, is Dustin going to assemble Trampling and Lifelink? If so, Dustin will probably win the game. If not, Andrew's probably going to win the game.
Mostly lifelink. Like, I'm pretty sure if lifelink happens, Andrew doesn't win. Ranker.
Oh, it has
That's
Trample.
2.
It's big.
3, 4, power.
We're going to race.
Vroom, vroom.
Oh.
Oh, we're not going to race. We're going to block some recursive creatures profitably. I mean, he's 3-0. He boggles his way up here.
I'm holding back a lot right now.
This is just your supplier. Gonna flip 3 more cards I can't see.
I feel like the skill for playing Boggles is the decisions you make before you show up to an event. Being like, you know what, people aren't prepared for Boggles, and then I'm not going to have to make very many decisions except do I have a creature in my opening hand along with mana to cast it.
Alright, we've cast a Gravecrawler after a Stitcher Supplier to recur a Vengevine. This is a very aggressive start, and Dustin is going to want some lifelink ASAP if he is going to survive the Graveyard Smash. It's coming down in a flash.
I guess a Glade Cover Scout does look very kind of pantsless, so I do appreciate that observation, chat.
The pants would just slow him down.
Okay, I like coming in with the first Stitcher supply.
Yeah, I think
too.
you just jam the old Stitcher supplier. I don't know what we're holding a block for. We're calculating some super trample damage, maybe. This could be way more big brain than I'm thinking. Or you're just I mean, you still hold one, and you're threatening. You don't want me to mill.
Yeah, we just played one this turn, so take an
So,
8. Take an 8.
Yeah,
take an
we're gonna
8.
go ahead. Block prize amalgam. Take 8. Down to 11. Done it.
Oh, we're gonna do something else cool. I hope we do something else cool.
Yeah, it's functional because you can read the text, but I'm gonna say I don't usually read the text against Bogles. I just ask them, is that the pro creature one? Does it have lifelink?
What is the current power and toughness of your creature?
Can I get some cumulative stats and keywords? DIY is a Tulpa. Cast Gravecaller. Go ahead, grab
Do you
prize
have
amalgam
lifelink?
again.
Do you have lifelink? Unflinching courage. Do we got it? Do we have a
We
Daybreak
have
Coronet?
Ethereal Armor?
We do have Daybreak Coronet.
We got a Daybreak
We're about to
Uh-oh.
get
Yep, game
Uh-oh.
over.
coroneted.
Cool.
The day is broken.
Nice match.
GG. What would you like to do about this 9? That is a lot of keywords. We've made a whole soup.
Yeah, there was some really interesting decisions here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What? What? You were hurt by a slippery boggle.
I've been hurt by so many slippery boggles.
This is a lot of anger.
You know what's truly amazing though is this game store has so many Urza decks and Amulet Titan decks usually, and those decks just crush Bogles. So Dustin somehow made it through the minefield that is the meta of this store.
Also, probably dodge Storm as well.
Which is actually really about when I was playing Urza over the weekend, and it was like took down everything except I hit Storm, and I was like, oh, this is real bad. I feel like Storm is really well positioned right now, except for the fact that Amulet's getting a ton of hate, so it catches splash damage from all the damping spheres that are around. But other
So-
than that, Storm is like really well positioned.
Can we deal 29 damage right now? if
Do
we're
it,
Andrew?
do it.
Because you have to do that. Because
Yeah, because lifelink.
Dustin's
We have no
being
sack
lifelink.
outlet, so we can't do something. Well, it's a attack anyway. We can't be blocking.
Okay,
The
but can we
Boggle.
block with enough creatures
has-
to kill the Bogle?
that I like where you're going with this.
He wouldn't have another aura in hand or anything.
I feel like that's your. I feel like, yeah, Ian is on this game plan right now. That's don't attack, hold back everything, block with everything.
We have.
I do
Hope
like
that
it.
nothing gives it first strike.
It has first strike.
It has first strike.
Oh, yeah.
It was 18 power worth of blocks. He could also just have the pro creatures one. Zoom. I think he does have the pro creatures one. I'm not gonna lie. I think I saw it.
Oh, it's 22.
So I will take 18 and gain 9.
Okay, so you take 9? And taking 9, go into 2.
Taking total 9. Apparently that's gonna put him to 2. We may not have been tracking some life totals here.
No, I think he's going to 11.
Okay. I missed what he said then. This is dead.
What
Vengevine
do
down.
you got here, Andrew?
Do we have a plan? Do we have a plan? We appear to be at 6 with lethal on board. And I feel like
it's,
when you
it's like
when-
the illusion that you have decisions to make in this game is happening right now. We're like, thinking, do I got?
He's gonna hardcast the Narcomoeba. Is the plan? No, that's literally the plan. I see. Gravecaller can't block. I'm just wondering what the third card in hand is that we're hemming and hawing about.
Yeah, gotta destroy some enchantments. That's a good idea.
You know,
Oh,
We did it.
we got the Merfolk Secret Keeper. I actually completely missed that because it was exiled off camera. It must, yeah.
Well, Andrew at least went on an adventure in this game.
I think we all went on an adventure.
Oh,
Yep.
it's got pro
It,
creatures.
it's gone.
And it gets one backwards pants and then wins.
It's the final pants that go on the head.
So this is going to also bring up a traumatic childhood experience I had, where we had opposite day, and I wore underwear on my head because I thought it was funny.
Were you popular?
I was not popular. That did not help.
Oh, Travis. Do you think
Ah.
Okay, I have a
you were just
suggestion.
a little slippery buckle?
I have a suggestion for Modern Horizons 2.
I play this in Dredged.
How about we add this one?
I like it. I'm
Let's
about
add
it.
this one.
Wait, here we go. Just think of me as the storm before the calm.
Ooh, so
There we go.
clever.
It's a good
Those
one.
old flavor texts, so clever.
They went deep on that one.
Did Gerard come back in Dominaria?
Yes. He came back in Commander, like recent Commander product.
I feel like I'd like.
No, I don't think he came back in Dominaria. I think he's dead.
Well, that doesn't
People
stop
don't
him
stay
usually.
dead.
Well,
This is the multiverse.
Yours is dead, but he's.
oh yeah, that's a good point.
Aw.
Modern Horizons exists outside of time.
It does. It's where all my boyfriends live.
Oh.
Outside of time.
uh,
All right.
Urza was a human, but then he turned into a planeswalker.
Yes.
And then he died, and then he came to us in Modern Horizons after he was already dead.
I'm gonna look at some sideboards.
Okay. Do we have any way to kill enchantments or to sacrifice, make your opponent sacrifice creatures?
We have 3 Abrupt Decays, 2 Assassin's Trophies, a Nature's Claim, 3 Thoughtseize, and I don't think I want Unmoored Ego, I'm gonna be honest. We have a Force of Negation, but I'm not about that really. I think I just want 5 kill spells, a Nature's Claim, and some Thoughtseize. I want like board half this
basically you
board.
have to make your opponent. All that matters really is the lifelink
Yeah.
enchantment, and as long as you can kill that, usually you can get your opponent to have some bad blocks, and you can kill it, or what appears to be good blocks, and then you kill it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I like Abrupt Decay. Probably even in for Trophy. There's a lot of good interaction here. It is a dredge deck, so you're going to mill some of it. And you don't want to dilute your deck to the point that it doesn't function. But, so Bogles sideboard. If we want to know how to change up the Bogles plan.
Yeah. What do we got?
We have a Gaddock Teague, 2 Pithing Needle, 2 Guttural Response, 3 Leyline of Sanctity, 2 Collector Roof, 2 Rest in Peace, 2 Damping Sphere. I think this is a pretty obvious 2 Rest in Peace and go Bogles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Bogles, go Bogles, go.
2 rest in peace. Get some pants.
Rest in pants.
I do like that art. It's great art.
Yeah, I think it's better than the Gideon one, I'm going to be honest.
Are we supposed to not like? Wait, is Therese Nelson the person that?
Oh boy.
That's.
Are we going
okay,
to get controversial?
Yeah. Never mind. Okay. I was like, is that? I forget. Okay. Now I remember.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, that is the person you're thinking of.
Okay, let's go for the other art then.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I missed that. I didn't even notice. That's the thing. Now I want to get controversial. I have like the most lukewarm take on the whole thing. I still think the art's pretty.
It is. The art is good. Yeah.
I don't like
But
the other things.
nope.
Not into that.
Not at
other
all.
Things. No.
But it's like sometimes you have a really big crush on someone, and then they say something, and you're like, oh my god, I wish you didn't say the thing. I feel like I had an art crush on this person, and then they said things, and I was like, ugh.
Has it changed how you felt about the art?
I tend to be not a person. I as long as someone is still actively having financial benefit from putting art out there, I like to be political in my choices. But if like someone isn't around anymore, it's a little bit different because it's hard to judge people from like hundreds of years ago to our standards today. But definitely, if there's like capital involved, I tend to try to associate art with artists.
That makes sense. We will not have a backup in the final round, mostly because we need to clean up and pack up the equipment so the store can close on time. They don't really like us when the last round goes to time, to be honest.
No, and then we need to go like eat fried food somewhere before it gets too late because it's
Wait.
Monday.
And also, you're looking way too far ahead. We have possibly 2 more matches of this riveting or 2 more games of this riveting match to
This
watch.
is gonna go. There's gonna be a whole lot of back and forth. Like, one player's gonna go one way, then the other player's gonna go the other way.
And Andrew's gonna mulligan for at least one removal spell, I bet.
Seems reasonable.
And
Well,
there,
not
there might
removal
be
spell, He's
some.
gonna need a kill for enchantments, because you know what the thing is about Bogles.
Well, a removal spell like Assassin's Trophy that removes an enchantment.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not just creature, it's a remove a thing.
it
It's
is.
a
It
permanent.
is. His sideboard's really well tuned for Bogles. You were saying, Ian?
I guess
So-
I was just thinking, jokes aside, there are, this matchup is one of those aggro matchups where there oftentimes is like a crux or a decision point that the game can hinge off of. And so I think it's just about finding where that decision point is. And, it may well be the mulligan decisions in a good number of games.
Also, I We're back.
Are we back? How are we doing?
Whew. Whew.
Confirm. Yay! All right, so we were just talking about Crabvine not being able to mulligan as much as Faithless Looting Dredge, which makes sense because you actually have to enable yourself with stuff that you cast. You can't just barf your hand in the yard. Oh, look, it's a slippery boggle.
That's an avocado.
No, it's the Ada Fish art. Love how that's the one they were like, this needs a reprint in a master's set.
We need to remind people that this is a card.
Did you forget about Bogles? Yeah, that's the thing is I like Thoughtseize here because you just feel like, meh, get out. I'm not sure if I want Thoughtseize on the draw here. Or,
Hey, we were on the play.
oh, we're on the play. Okay.
But yeah, it is interesting where, I mean, traditionally what held down Bogles was like Jund was a deck forever in Modern, and it is sort of starting to be again. But the whole like hand disruption plus Liliana the Veil like kind of crunches
Wait,
all the Bogles.
Was Crabvine on the play? I'm a little confused. Do you miss a land drop? Dustin gonna play and cash in a Flooded Strand. Noteworthy. Ogle the Boggle or Goggle the Boggle. Doesn't matter. You weren't gonna catch it anyway.
Yeah, and Gravecrawler has one important stat. Or it has two, but one is relevant right now. Is it can't block.
Can't block.
Can't block.
He can't Goggle or Ogle the Boggle. Alright. Temple Garden. Ranker.
Boo.
Ranker.
Boo.
Take 5. You can't block.
Can't block, won't block. I didn't want to anyways.
Take 5 from the pants.
Oh.
I was in the pants from the pants. Try to keep up. Gravecrawler doing the only thing he can do. Well, actually, he does 2 things. He attacks and he triggers Vengevine. Oh, this is bad. We're trapped on 1 land.
And also, I think we have like an Assassin's Trophy or something in there too.
Oh, no.
But it's not the best against Rancor.
No. No. I see
That's an
Ethereal Armor.
That's a lot.
Ugh. 1, 2, 8. Oh. It is an extremely aggressive deck. These enchanting unicorns. More
Well.
frightening than any Death Shadow. Oh, and that's going to be game. All right. So, the big 4-0 this evening. Going to Dust Nables on Bogles. This Monday.
Bogles. Bogles.
belongs to Bogles.
You know, and what I like to tell myself,
What?
all strategies are valid.
Oh, oh.
Yep.
Oh. Hopefully one day you have a really good match against Bogles, and then your eyes open to the gameplay possibilities.
Maybe I'll just play Bogles next week. Maybe I'll see if Dustin wants to switch decks with me. And then,
You know,
because no one would see it coming, I can guarantee you that.
that's a fact. I think you actually should. I think, especially as maybe an apology to Dustin for everything you said about Bogles, or an apology to the slippery Boggle in general.
Yeah.
You should have to pilot 4 rounds of Bogles.
If I don't, I'm probably. Oh, we get to open a. Thank you, Dustin.
Yay,
opening
we're
the
gonna
thing
do it on stream. We're
What's
opening
gonna
one of these prize packs. I've
happen?
seen some sweet stuff in these. What do we got?
Oh.
Hollow Fountain.
Elk.
That thing.
Is it an elk?
Another
That thing.
thing.
The Hollow Fountain's cool.
Yeah, the Hollow Fountain's sweet.
And it can't turn into an elk with Oko because Oko's banned and it's a land.
I don't even know what the rest of this is. I like that the elk is hopefully just like literally them making fun of everyone.
Congratulations to Dustin for winning Modern Mondays, and yeah, good job everyone else, and thanks folks for hanging out with us in chat here, and we appreciate you being here every Monday, which is a place where we'll be next Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We will see you all next week, and you should follow the Portland Paper Twitter at Portland_paper. You should follow the Twitch, which you are currently watching,
Oh.
just to see us.
Yeah, and we